Thousands of years ago, the first Christians stood face to face against the evil of their day. And the response was horrible persecution that actually drove them down into caves known as catacombs. They kind of looked like where we are right now. Thousands of years later, not much has changed. Christians are still being persecuted all over the world as we speak right now for going face to face against evil. America actually is no different.
So recently, about 1 year ago, I was out street preaching, giving the gospel about Jesus Christ and his salvation by grace through faith alone. And what happened was the state of Maine started coming after me and telling me that I was breaking the law by preaching about Jesus. So they came at me, the state of Maine versus Brian Ingalls. And that Tuesday night when I received the subpoena, I called up my friend who gave me Thomas More Law Center's phone number, who then started guiding me through this process of being sued by the state of Maine. Not only were they a great lawyer, we had Kate Oliveri and many others, but they were also good friends, great counselors even, when you had no idea what was going on.
Now, as I said, it is normal for Christians to be persecuted when they go up against evil. What is not normal is for them to have an advocate when they go up to face that evil. And Thomas More Law Center, especially Kate Oliveri, have been those advocates for us. Now, when Brian was persecuted by the state of Maine, they tried to silence him, and so it was my duty to step in his place and continue to speak. And because partly that we knew that Kate was there next to Brian, I was able to continue to speak in the boldness of Christ, the boldness of the gospel for the sake of those babies. We recorded all of the interactions between ourselves and the police, and actually, on top of defending Brian, Kate also worked with me for us to go after the state of Maine to get that law stricken down at the federal level.
And now, here we stand, we won in court, but the state of Maine did not appreciate that. They took it now to a higher level in federal court, and they are still standing and fighting for us to be able to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ to a multitude, which, mind you, there are babies that are still being murdered in which we get to go and be the voice for the voiceless because of the work of Thomas More Law Center and specifically Kate Oliveri. So we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Speaking of advocates, Kate hasn't been our only advocate. It's come to our attention that you guys have been praying for us, and it is a great encouragement to know that folks who believe the same things that we do are praying for us and lifting us up before the throne of heaven as we are being held up by your prayers and your hard work, Kate, to go out and accomplish the mission of ending abortion in the United States of America and ultimately the world. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
So from everybody at Cell 53, as two pastors speaking on beside of a whole congregation, they all say thank you.
Thank you.
We're out.